Christian, another win, another Diamond League.
Yep.
Pleased?
Yeah, very pleased, a little disappointed. Always great to get points, always I had a solid series. Obviously, I wanted a bit more. The stadium record is 1793. Even though the conditions were a bit rough, I still thought I could push myself. But at the end of the day, I had a lot of fun, walk away healthy, and now all of my focus is to the trials.
So when the conditions are like this, a bit colder, a bit wetter, what kind of things do you have to change about your run-up and the way you prepare?
Well, luckily I was in Loughborough for 2 years, and so I'm very familiar to weather like this. I think this is the advantage I have over a lot of the other competitors. Everyone's in warm-up. Oh, it's cold, it's rainy. Yeah, for me, this is like my second home. I'm used to European weather, and you work through the conditions. I kept the tights on. Shout out to Tiger Balm. I had the Tiger Balm, so the heat was going. And I just had fun.
So, and once again, that last round was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, last round, last one, best one. I always just try to go for it. I challenge everyone. Hey, let's put on a show. Let's put on a show, because they know I'm gonna bring it on my last one. It was cool. I went from 7:27, I think, 17:27 to 17:55. So I was very happy to pull that one out.
So what do you think it is that you've done which makes it so you can always perform in the last round, even with the shorter gaps with the new format?
This is how I train. All the time. I push myself, but then there's we're at a point in training where my coach is like, hey, you don't get any more jumps, so if he says 6 or 7 jumps, maybe I do 8 to 9, but then he says, this is your last one, so you either end it on a good note or that's it, you don't get another chance. So because we train like this and that's the mentality, I said, just leave it on the track, and so that's what I do.
So during the competition, are you able to speak to Rana Reider and get feedback?
Yeah. To be honest, we don't talk so much about the jumps. We talk about the meet and talk about food, and it's really surprising if he was ever mic'd up what we actually talk about. A little, maybe for 10 seconds he'll say something about the triple jump, and then we're laughing about somebody's outfit, or we have a good time. And for me, it's nice to kind of step away and then kind of recharge and come back.
So does that help you kind of distract yourself from the pressure of the competition? I know you're a competition performer,
yes.
But does it help you relax?
Yeah, because we're out here for a long time, and so it's hard to stay so pumped and ready to go. So sometimes it's nice to step back, relax, recharge, have some water, and I love track and field. So any opportunity, he said, hey, Christian, watch 800, watch the 200, so I get to take in the meet and also just kind of step back a little bit.
I know you're a huge fan of athletics as well as being such a talented athlete.
Yeah.
Which diamond race do you think is going to be the most exciting other than your own?
Obviously the 100 is always a hot event. You never know who's going to show up. Javelin's my favorite event, but I think, to be honest, the most competitive one would probably be the pole vault. There's a lot at stake, and a lot of people are trying to send different messages, going into the Olympic Games, and so I think that's going to be the one to watch.
So you say javelin is your favorite event.
Yeah.
Why javelin?
It's, first of all, the event is nuts. For you to, it's almost like these guys running full speed and they're running into a wall. I think it's beautiful. We also have to watch out for it because they're throwing where we're standing. But I just love the event.
So I know in your earlier days you used to do a bit of multi-eventing as well. Have you ever been tempted to? I know you did 400 meters a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Have you ever been tempted to try one of the other events?
Maybe 400 hurdles. Not my cousin, but Angelo Taylor. Maybe it's in the Taylor blood. Maybe I could do something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well done today, and good luck at the US trials.
Thanks.
Cheers, Chris.